Alright. Very good. Alright. Hopefully that's good. I think it is. Yep. Alright. Um, Welcome back to another stream. And since I said I was gonna start on PC and things like that, I figured doing this would probably be better because I prefer some of the PC games I have, and also I think the stream probably just looks better in general on PC, I think. But yeah, today I'm streaming Black Ops 3 Zombies, which is something that I've always been really passionate about zombies. Not something I ever mentioned on stream because, I never played zombies on stream. But it's something I always was doing in my meantime since I was a really little kid. And I figured I'd just stream it today since, it's something I really enjoy doing and it's something that I think is personally entertaining to watch. I don't even know if sound's working on the game end, but if it is, it is. I probably have to check that out in a second, but first I want to make sure everything's good. I might have to turn down graphics just a little bit to actually be able to properly stream. So I'm just going to make sure everything's good there, and I think we're good to go. Let me check really quickly, make sure stream's working. Check and see if audio is working. If it's not, I might have to try to fix that. So give me a second. Seems like everything's working just fine, so I think we're good to go. No clue what map I'm gonna use. I know I can hear myself, but I don't even know if I could hear the game because my thing was a bit quiet. So, I was thinking about doing Mob of the Dead. Leviathan or Town. I'll start off with Town. If things don't go good, then I'll just switch over to something completely different. Because personally, I think that I was going to do something simple and what I think is going to be easy to stream. And since these games tend to last a while, if this one doesn't, I'll only do like one game of each, depending on how long they go. So if this one lasts like 2 or 3 hours, I'll end stream after that. But if it lasts like 20, 30 minutes, or it's a very short time, because I'm only doing this once, I'm doing a one take on all 3 of the maps. If things don't go good, if they go good, I'll just do one map and stream that. But if they go horribly, then I'll do all 3 maps, and let's say like the first 2 go like 20 minutes and that's 40 minutes, then I'll do the last one. If that lasts 2 hours, it lasts 2 hours. It's until I die. But if I stream this map for like 2 or 3 hours without dying, then that'll be the stream. So hopefully that's easy to understand. And same thing goes if like I stream this map for like 30 minutes and then I go to stream another one and that one lasts 3 hours, then we're only doing 2 maps. Just depends on how long the game lasts. I'd say anything past an hour would be good. So, and that's like an hour of stream, not counting the time starting soon, because starting soon, I don't want to count that, because that was like 12 minutes of making sure everything's set up, waiting for the item shop in Fortnite with a friend, and then making sure that everything is good to go. So, yeah. I've actually never seen this screen before. I think we can start though. Perk limit for, yeah, that seems to be, actually I want a zombie counter, so I'm gonna get that going. I think. How do I fucking? They've must have recently added this because I don't know how to do anything. Alright, we're good to go. I'm on controller, but I just wanted to make sure that everything's working fine and dandy. So, hopefully the FPS counter is good, because I don't even know how good this is going to end up looking. Yeah, they changed this map a decent bit. Might have to lower, I'm just going to lower everything down to the lowest settings, because I know this game can be a little taxing normally. And that's even without having, a stream going. Actually, it's not that bad normally, and normally I can stream pretty okay. I mean, this doesn't seem too bad, so I'd say we should be okay, hopefully, as long as things don't get too bad. And it's a pretty small map, so I don't know how easy this game's going to be to stream, because I'm getting a little bit of frame drop. I should have tested this out beforehand, but I never really was the best at streaming, so I'm just going to YOLO it, see how it goes. Okay, so 6 shots, yeah, I figured. Just gotta test that. Oh, and 5 shots apparently, okay. Box is up here. I don't know if I have a, no, there's no time on that, so. Might be a bit quiet at times. I tend to like to talk a lot, but, I don't know if I'll do that much commentary, to be honest with this, because it's not something that I'm the best at, is having a topic to talk about all the time. And I don't want to like just kind of like stay at one topic, because I feel like that'd be boring to watch or listen to. To be honest, for the stream's sake, after this, since this seems a little choppy at times, I might have to limit the frame on stream to about 30 FPS instead of 60. I like to stream in 60 because that's just better to watch. But I don't know if with this game if I'm going to be able to. Fortnite seems to be working just fine in performance mode, of course, since it's performance mode. It doesn't really have a performance mode. I'm just on the lowest settings, and it still doesn't even look that bad. I thought it'd look worse. So, I was able to stream it on Discord yesterday to my girlfriend, and I was playing a bigger map, and it didn't seem to have too much struggle. But this, actually, I mean, this doesn't seem too bad. 5.7 dual wields I like a lot, but I think they're bugged on this map and another map. Well, they might not be bugged on this map, but I know for certain on the other map I was playing the other day, they are bugged. To the point where you could barely run at times, and it got me killed almost. I remember that being a bug in those maps. I just don't know about this map. But it was never an issue in the actual Black Ops 2 game, so I'm surprised it kind of just sees its way over here. I don't think you get the 100 points. No, you don't go. I mean, normally you get 100 points from crouching underneath those things, but you can't for some reason now, so. Yeah, this seems to be running a bit better now that I got the graphics on low. And I think it's still streaming 60 FPS. I'd have to check. I think I'm in 60. So, it shouldn't look too bad. Or, well, it shouldn't look, it would look as good as I'm seeing. What I meant by that was it shouldn't be too bad on the eyes for like 60 FPS, because I think I'm streaming in 60. Yeah, I'm keep trying to think how much zombies there could be left when I forgot I turned on a zombie counter. I don't really like this weapon. The 5.7s are a bit underrated, so I'll probably keep those. Okay, I like the hammer. Yeah, a lot of these are obviously going to be Black Ops 2 guns, since this is a Black Ops 2 map, so if you recognize any of these, then that's probably why, because none of these are normally in Black Ops 3. I don't know what the objective really is, to be honest, for this. Probably just trying to get as high as around as we can. There's no real Easter egg attempts to go for. Unless I was doing something like Leviathan, which is something I was tempted to do, but seeing as how this map can barely even be ran. Well, actually not barely be ran, it's playable. But normally I can run this on like high settings and still be just fine, but I know streaming can be a bit taxing on the PC from time to time, and I don't really have the best thing on the market. It's not bad by any means. I can run most like AAA games at the very least, but I don't know how streaming's gonna really work on it. Which I got everything set up in Streamlabs because that's what I'm using. I think that's probably like one of the more common streaming methods, since it's pretty easy to use, I'd say. Hoping everything goes well. I probably had like that starting soon stream, or the stream starting soon sign, and I probably could be heard in the background knowing my luck, because I'm not the best at this, if you couldn't tell. But I do try it because it's fun, and I always did want to get into streaming. So, as long as everything goes good, as long as the game's playable, I'd say it's worth streaming. Unless it looks like absolute dog shit, then maybe probably not at that point. But what did I just pick up? Okay, Carpenter. Yeah, I can't really hear the game, so I probably have to fix that next stream. But for now, I think it should be fine. I think everything's streaming fine. I don't have like a double monitor setup. I'm only using a laptop, but it's a gaming laptop, so it's not too bad. Like I said, I can like play VR and stuff on it if I have like my Oculus Quest 2 and the cable. I can run games on it, so I'd say it's pretty strong still, but it's nothing like amazing by any means. But yeah, the way I have to pull up Stream is a bit annoying, having to pull up YouTube on like my phone or something, which isn't the best thing that I have to do, because I'm still just trying to get like the swing of things for streaming and stuff like that, because personally with streams, I was never the biggest fan of them. I never really watch a lot of streams, is what I'm trying to say. I always like to, I think the videos were always better, but why do I keep proning one of those? I already figured out you can't. But, I always liked videos better, like edited content, that kind of stuff. I always thought was a lot better to watch. I always thought it was more entertaining to watch, but I know a lot of people like streams. I'm just not one of those types of people who like watching them. Never really have been, because I think because like you have those moments where like nothing happens for like a while, but then you have those couple of moments that are actually really funny or really good. But it's kind of like a lot of in-betweens that sometimes you don't even have anything happen, and I think it can be a bit boring from time to time to watch. But that's just me, since of course a lot of people love watching streamers and doing all that kind of stuff. But I've always been a bigger fan of YouTube videos and stuff like that, just normal edited things that, pre-recorded kind of stuff. I always thought was better, but I don't know how to do that, which I did try in the past. I did use like the YouTube Studio, I think it's called, or something like that, to try doing a little bit of edits, which I did. But I mean, the only that's a bit of a glitch, how they kind of lag back to, or go back to normal and then just don't go back to normal. But yeah, I tried that. All I could really do was like simple cuts. I'm not really the best at editing. I'd probably need to watch more videos on that kind of stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I'm a bit clever, I should say. I might be able to do stuff like that if I could. As long as I can get like the swing of it. Look up something, watch a couple of guides maybe. on how to do that kind of stuff. As long as it doesn't cost money, because I'm not made of money, then should be fine. As long as I can get like a... I was fucking... did not expect them to come behind me. Oh, they spawn behind me. Okay, that makes more sense. That's an awful spot. My bad. What I was gonna say was, as long as it's not like any kind of program I have to pay for, because that'd be like later down the line. Give me a second. Yeah, sorry about that. That's the one thing I hate having like kind of family around for. My mom came in here and asked if I wanted food from fast food place, but you know, I don't have my own place. I'm not old enough for that. So I mean, as embarrassing as I think it is, I feel like other people are just understandable of that kind of thing, but I think it's, I guess, unprofessional, but it's not like I'm professional by any means. I just started streaming. I mean, I've been streaming for like a year, but I wasn't like constantly streaming every day, which is something I wanted to do, but it's, I don't know why I don't. It's fun, but I have a lot of things going on. Mainly trying to make my girlfriend happy as can be and trying to spend time with friends, but I don't think that'd be interesting to stream friends and things like that. Well, maybe it would be. I feel like that'd be probably a little bit more funnier because a lot more stuff happens, and I have streamed with friends and her in the past, but I know it makes her happy when I do stream, so I don't know why I don't do it as often, even if it is with her, but it's something I don't like. I think I only have like 30 or 40 streams up at the moment, and some of them are like really short things that were just like updates. But since I didn't know how to actually make like a small video, I would just stream for 10 minutes saying what was happening, and I'm back in the spot that I just told myself was horrible 3 seconds ago, but I'm back here again anyway. But even though it makes her happy, I kind of forget to do it from time to time. I don't really stream all that often because, you know, it's been a year since I started anything. I think December was like my first ever stream, but it says it was like a year ago or something like that. So I don't know. Actually, yeah, it was a year ago because it was Chapter 2, Season 1, and then we had Season 5, which was another Christmas. So it has been over a year actually of streaming. But like I said, there's only about, I don't know, maybe I'd say 30 or 40 streams up. And like I said, some of those are really short. I could pack a punch. I'm gonna go for speed cola instead because I don't think I need a pack a punch gun this early on. It seems to be working fine. But I'll probably pack a punch the 5.7s and over the hammer for now. But like I said, I didn't need the pack a punch because I don't need that much firepower. Then I buy double tap, which is gonna basically make me kill things double the speed, which completely negates the purpose of why I didn't want to pack a punch, was because I wanted more points first. So my bad. But I know it makes her happy when I do stream, but it's not something I do often because it's a bit hard, and like I said, I think it's a bit embarrassing having like family pop in and all that kind of stuff every couple minutes. Or, I mean, sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. It's like a flip of the coin. It's 50-50 if they want to run in here or not. But sometimes my room is like the fucking party of the house for some reason, and everyone's in here looking at something or trying to do something that's not even that important, but they want in here anyways, and I can't tell them no necessarily, so just gotta let it happen. But it's a bit annoying. But at least I get food. I haven't ate today, so that's not too bad. So I can't really be complaining. Only reason I'm complaining is because, you know, streaming, and I think it's a bit annoying to have people pop in. But maybe that's just me. I think that other people might just let it slip by and not care at all. Which would make sense because, I mean, it happens. I mean, I'm young. I'm still with my family, so it's going to happen. Nothing I can really do about it. But I kind of want to switch the topic away from that since I've probably been talking about it for a while now, I think. I kind of ramble on at times without really noticing what I'm doing, to be honest. Usually when I'm talking, I'll just run in a straight line or run around doing something. I do it all the time in duos, and my girlfriend has to yell at me about it because I'll be talking to her, not focusing on the actual game. I'm just focusing on talking. So maybe focus a little bit less, but things are going still pretty good. So wish I would have reloaded first before grabbing this, but they have. I can't fucking speak. If you're behind that fence, they have to go all the way around the car for some reason instead of cutting like they normally should, which is good for me, of course. So I'm not complaining. I think pack-a-punching now wouldn't be too terrible. It's not as bad as it was before, but um, okay. Perk limit is still set to 4, of course. So I might get red screened from this. Grab these. Ultra and Violet. I don't know why the 5.7s were always really good, in my eyes anyways. Like, you normally would complain when you get a pistol, but I think they're underrated. Actually, I have no clue if they're underrated. Maybe people do know how strong they are, but I haven't watched, like, anyone talk about the Ultra and Violet, or I waited a little bit too long. But I haven't really seen anyone talk about them, so who really knows? Except for, like, the ammo count seeming a bit small. I thought they would double to 30 and not just go up by 5 each, which is better than nothing because I have a lot more ammo in reserve now. So I really only pack-a-punch because I wanted more ammo, to be honest. So that's not too bad because these things were plenty strong before. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people know how strong the 5.7s are. They're pretty good. Except for these fucking exploding zombies that are getting really irritating after a little while. Because I keep getting fucking... The one problem with transit was the lava. And the fact that no one liked riding the bus to get around to any place. So. Oh, also, I should point this out now, because I don't even know if anyone's watching this yet, or anything like that, is that I cannot... unlike PlayStation, where I have my chat typically up on the side, on the right side, this one I don't have chat pulled up at all. Chat is only available to anyone watching, basically. They can see chat. I cannot see chat, like I said, no double monitor display or anything like that, so I don't have anything pulled up on the side like on my phone. I could check from time to time, but any questions that come in or anything like that, I won't be able to read immediately. So I'd have to check. Which I don't know how... I did not mean to grab that. I don't know how well that's going to go, because, you know, I don't have like anything to pull up easily with. I would have to pull out my phone, which is a little annoying. I'm going to get rid of the hammer. That was a big lag spike. But that happens from time to time normally anyways, so I can't really complain. But I want to get like a better weapon, which this is definitely not a better weapon. This is about 5 times worse, actually. This is also pretty horrible, because the ammo count on it is ass. You know what's funny? This thing would actually not be terrible if you could have a good ammo count. I actually like the AK-7 for you. It doesn't even seem to be the Black Ops 2 version of it either, funny enough. But I can have time to reload and kill him still. If he didn't push me to the side. Almost fucking... If I would have died with that one zombie, I would have been so upset and a bit embarrassed. What is that? Oh, the Scar. I'll take a Scar. Scar actually is a really good weapon, I think. I think, like, in the original map... This isn't even the Black Ops 2 version. I actually don't know what version of the Scar this is. Probably, like, one of the Modern Warfare ones or something like that. But in the original Black Ops 2 is only available on Origins, which is... I think everyone was a bit sad about that, since... I think, if I recall correctly, it was one of the best ARs in the game. But you can only find it on Origins, which is a good map. My second favorite map of all time, personally. So it's not like I'm complaining about the map, it's just that it's a weapon that I feel like more people wanted to see a bit of a light on than just on one map. Which is a bit unfortunate. But, I mean, having it on one map, it's better than having it on no maps, I guess. Which, I mean, they kind of brought over to Zetsubo and all that kind of stuff in, like, the next Zombies games, with, like, them bringing out the PPSH later and stuff like that, so you can only have, like, the PPSH on, like, Gorod and Revelations, I believe, instead of the other ones, which, of course, everyone loves the PPSH. Well, I'd say, like, 90% of people love it, because it's a really good weapon. So, having it on one map was always a bit, like, frustrating, because you would always, like, want to play, let's say, Shadows or Zetsubo, and then you can't get the fucking PPSH because it's only available on Gorod. I don't know if I want to pack-a-punch this, but I'll just risk it. Go for it. Why not? Like I said, it's a good weapon. I just don't know if I wanted to pack-a-punch it yet, but it should be pretty good. I'll probably, if anything, I'll swap out like the 5.7s, because I'm trying to have like as much variety as possible with my guns. Which, if I really wanted that, I could have went for like a mule kick or something like that. Oh, we have sprinters now. Well, quick sprinters. I don't think they were sprinting that quickly before. not as quick as a bus sprint or anything like that from fucking Black Ops 2, this map originally. Because fucking the transit bus sprint, that was a scary thing to go against. Just looking at like 15 things chasing at the speed of sound was intimidating to say the least. In my eyes, anyway. I think in most people's eyes, because thinking that they can normally just run that quick, but they choose not to, is a bit interesting. But of course, it's just for gameplay, because it'd be a bit unfair if they were all sprinting that quick. But in, you know, like the story and stuff like that, I don't think there's anything that's saying why they don't normally sprint that quick when they can. I don't want that. I don't know. Interesting thing to talk about. Probably shouldn't be knifing a lot of zombies here. Something hit my window. Probably a bird. No clue. Oh yeah, I can double pack if I really wanted to. I'm trying to see what weapons are in here, because they updated the map since last time I played it, so there's a lot more options than there was before. Round 14. Not bad so far, but 15 seems like that might not be too horrible. I'm trying to go for like maybe around 30 or 40. There's only one other box location. So. This might not even be the right fucking map, to be honest. I think there was another one that I had that was a bit better, if I can recall. This might be the wrong one, but I don't remember. So. I'd have to check. But that or I either have two of these maps and I picked the wrong one, or they just updated this one a lot and it's a lot different from what it was, which I'm fine with either way because it's still pretty good. Oh, fire sale. Is that a regular 5.7? I got a regular 5.7. Yeah, I would grab that just so I can spend box quicker, but I'd rather not. Well, let's just use all the ammo up in this really quickly before I have to get rid of it in 2 seconds. Oh, cool, never mind. Great time to get a fucking max ammo when you're trying to use up ammo, I guess. But oh well. A fucking RPG? This wouldn't even be that bad if I had meal kick, or not meal kick, PhD. A ballistic knife. It's the Black Ops 3 version of the ballistic knife, which I think was ass. It's even worse than the Black Ops 2 one, because it shoots so weird. Yeah, hey, let's go, man. I got the fucking same gun. Just that they're not pack-a-punch this time. Okay, that's just actually good to have. I can't complain about that. I'm trying to see, like, man, the weapon variety isn't that all great, is it? I got the fucking S12 again. Is there any, like, wonder weapons other than the ray guns? Or Chicom. If I remember correctly, this was either underrated or really horrible. I kind of forgot. I think it falls more under really horrible. Okay, the normal 5.7's not good. Which is kind of weird because you'd think that it'd be okay. Woof. Okay, I will definitely keep this. If I recall, the FAL was horrible, apparently. But, I mean, I'm thinking like the Modern Warfare Zombies version of the FAL, because the FAL normally was very good, like, in modded maps. But maybe I'm just thinking of the Modern Warfare Zombies one. I really wish sound was here, but it probably honestly might be better that there's no sound. So in the fact that it's better than having fucking 80, 100 zombies screaming in the fucking mic every 3 seconds. I already might be hard enough to hear, I have no clue, because I can't really check. Because I'm on a Discord call on my phone, and I think that's making it harder to hear, but that's fine, so. Okay, I definitely don't want that. Because my phone kind of like decreases in volume while on like a call. Or at least with a Discord call, I don't even think it happens. Okay, if the box goes away or I don't get a weapon I like, then I'll just go pack-a-punch this, see how it goes. Okay. Now I know what I said. Okay, wait. Oh, this is the grenade version, and it's not reloadable. This isn't the Black Ops 2 version, so it might be good pack-a-punch, which the Black Ops 2 version wasn't even horrible pack-a-punch, but it was laughable otherwise. This might be worse. I am so upset with this box look. Okay, yep, let's just not fool around anymore with that. Ooh, a python. I'll take a python. I love the python. I think it's great, actually. It might be a good powerhouse weapon since I didn't have one of those before. I just had a scar and 5.7s. I didn't really have anything that was meant for, like, get a zombie out of your way quickly. Which is something you tend to want in a zombies match. You always want something that's kind of just there to get them out of the way, like a thunder gun, which isn't on this map, of course. There's a jet gun on the normal one, but that was a lot worse. I was gonna say arguably worse, but no, it was a lot fucking worse. Probably worse than the Python, to be honest. But I mean, it's funny to think that something on paper is the best wonder weapon. On paper, like I said, is in reality the worst wonder weapon gameplay-wise, which is kind of funny to think about. Okay, I think this is still on like the original map and this map where yeah, you can pack a punch from behind and grab your weapon again from behind, which kind of helps you with the footing. Wait, what? Okay, that's a bit stupid. Maybe I just don't remember things, but was it not? I, if I recall, this used to have 12 shots. It would double from 6, but for some reason it has 6. Well, that's just stupid. Well, never mind. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it'd be, but it still has the really cool reload animation that I always enjoyed looking at as a kid. It's actually one of the reasons why I love pack-a-punching this thing. It was always good damage-wise. It was always pretty good. Did they have the Executioner? I'd really like to get the Voice of Justice now that I'm mentioning like really strong pistols. Because the Voice of Justice was always amazing. And so was the Python, but the Python's fucking only has 6 shots, which normally I think it has 12 when pack-a-punched. So it's not as cool. Well, it's still just as cool, but it's not as fucking good, is what I meant to say. Okay, I don't like the MTAR. I never really did. Yeah, but now I gotta be like a lot more secure with this thing. I gotta be a lot more careful. I'm always thinking about doing a TF2 stream as well, which I also have a little bit of knowledge on. I'm not the best with TF2 though. Yeah, I saw the Executioner. Yeah, the Executioner, I was right. I thought that might be wrong. I'm gonna spend for Executioner. I know I just pack-a-punch that thing, but it doesn't really seem like it's gonna be that great, to be frank. Okay, yeah, never mind. This, speaking of not great, fucking worst weapon in zombies history right here. I don't want this. A fucking SMR. Yeah, I wish I would have had a Cobra over an SMR, but oh well. I don't like the Type 25 either. I don't know. A lot of these like ARs are stuff I really don't like all that much. That's horrible. Thanks, game. Okay, that's not good. Oh, I'm gonna have to stay down here for a second. I think it might be a bit harder to train. Okay, I need that more than I thought I did. Maybe a bit harder to train because of the entirety of that door being open. I think ruins this training spot. I might even just pack a punch the war machine. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot harder to train. I have a lot of power though in my weapon, so it might be okay. Nothing. I think the war machine might be good pack-a-punched, but I don't have fucking, what's it called? PhD, I don't think it's on this map. So it might be horrible pack-a-punched because PhD makes things good when it comes to explosives. That's probably not going to kill anything, is it? Nope, it didn't. No, it's ass. I'm going to die by this grenade. I'm not going to die by that grenade. Oh, a Galil. Is this the original Galil, or is this a Black Ops like 3 or 4 version of the Galil? A fucking ray gun? Okay, I have one more time to spin it. Hopefully it's something good. And that's good. But I got rid of it in the... Oh, actually, now it's not bad to have. My reason for getting rid of it before was just because I thought it was a bit too powerful for how early we were, but I'm going to pack a bunch of this now. I don't think it gets that much ammo, is what I think people were like complaining about with this gun. I tend to like training more than camping, but right now I'm just going to have to camp for a little bit. Get some points. Move around, see what happens. Yeah, see, this weapon's really good. But I think a lot of the pack-a-punched LMGs tend to be good, unless you're talking about like the Gorgon, which I don't think anyone liked the Gorgon because that thing was never really that great. Ooh, pack-a-punch. That's not a fucking pack-a-punch. What am I getting? Okay. I don't know if... Actually, I don't even know if double... Well, speaking of pack-a-punch, I don't know if double pack-a-punch is on this map. A lot of these older, like, remake maps, they don't have double pack because there was no double pack. Sometimes they add it, sometimes they don't. They like to usually stay true to the original and not put it in the game, though. Max ammo there too. Sorry for the... Okay, nice insta-kill where I shot something 300 times and didn't want to die. Okay, let's check. Double pack is... no-go. Okay. That makes sense. Like I said, a lot of these maps love to kind of just take away that feature, which makes sense. Staying true to the original, which I usually prefer, actually. I'll just get Galvin Knuckles just to have them. I don't usually get to use them that often, because they don't have them on a whole lot of maps. Okay, Chick-Com, I don't want that. Still trying to spend for like a pretty unique box gun. I don't know what's on this map. A lot of them seem to be Black Ops 2 weapons, which makes sense. How am I not like red screened yet? Is there even like, am my red screen not working or something? 'Cause I feel like I should have been red screened right there. Yeah, we're trying to blast through rounds a bit quick. I'll just grab the nuke to have it. I always have monkeys that I have to remember about, which I'm not really remembering about all that well, to be honest. I don't even know how long this has been going on for, this one fucking round or map or whatever you want to call it of zombies. I'll try mob afterwards just to see if it works. If I die sometime soon, I'll have to check like how long stream's been going on for. Like I said, if it's like over an hour, I don't think anyone's gonna want to watch fucking 5 hours worth of zombies content. That isn't even that great. I'm gonna go watch zombies content. You know, watch like Tim Hansen or Crazy Rabbit or something a lot fucking better than this. I'm dead. I'm gonna go down here. I almost didn't go down, actually. Well, thank God I got a lot of points. Well, not a whole lot of points, but points to go spend to revive myself and actually get my stuff back. I almost didn't. There was like one zombie left, I think, that I almost killed, but fucked up. Probably should have pulled out my other weapon since it had more ammo and it would have probably worked a bit better. But I have quick revive, so we're still chilling in the term of things. Okay, I can get all my perks back, so we're chilling. We're still gonna be okay. Yeah, you can just... I did not mean to end round. But you can just tell how fucking much harder it is to kill something without having double tap on. It's so much harder. Having that no double damage is what's gonna feel impossible. Alright. Tempted to turn on my fan, but I don't want that to fuck with the sound, because sometimes I accidentally lean into it, and then I know how bad that sounds, because I've heard it from experience. I might swap out the Scar, actually, over the hammer, since the hammer is a really good weapon. So. Camping, the only problem with camping is that I'd say it's harder when you start to get overran. If you don't have good weapons, then camping will never work for you. Plus, it's a bit less reliable later on in the rounds when things get too strong to kill, like, quickly. Then you'll have to resort to training. Because if you're not training by, like, round 30 or 40, you're probably gonna die. Just due to the fact, it depends on how strong your weapons are. Which mine are right now pretty good. But if you're using, like, a fucking really horrible weapon that does no damage by that round, then okay, well, I'm not getting rid of that. Can't ever pass up a ray gun Mark II. Unless it's like a challenge. Okay, fuck that. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep the weapons I have. I'm definitely not gonna get rid of a ray gun Mark II. Because it's a ray gun Mark II, so I mean you got mobility and power. What more could you want? I think they upped the ammo in a lot of these guns. I don't think this used to have that much. I'm gonna camp until like round 30. I might start training a bit more. It's a bit harder without that shield, plus that area is opened. This map was never really known for having a whole lot of training areas, so it's a bit harder to really get around doing anything. Okay, double points. I'll take that in case I go down. I am really hungry. I cannot wait for food. That's really what I'm thinking about at the moment. Just because of how hungry I am. But I'll eat a little later on, of course. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, whole lot of points from that double points. That's good. I do quite enjoy that. God, this thing seems like it either like shreds right through them or it does nothing to them. a bit weird. There we go. End round. Okay. So, God, I might even have to start. I'll start trying to train now. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be harder, but I always have. This is a really good panic gun, I'd say. So, you know, if something gets in your way, blast it away, it's dead. And plus, the mobility is pretty good. I would have preferred stamina probably over maybe speed cola or double tap. Probably. Like I said, I have a 4 perk limit. I didn't want to go anything past that. I'm not trying to have every perk on the map. That just seems a bit unfair. Trying to avoid the lava, because that's going to fuck me over. Yep, see, right there is the moment where you're going to have a good weapon out. But I should be able to mow right through them once I get a full train. Yep, right about... Once this one gets here, I think we're good to go. Yep. Well, since we're trying to go through rounds quick, and I don't really need points, we'll just grab the nuke, get rid of... I don't know how much it actually gets rid of. I never knew like how nukes really worked. I don't know if they actually just kill whatever's spawning in currently, or if it just kills a whole fuck ton of them when they spawn in. I worded that horribly. What I meant by that is if it kills them, only kills the spawned in ones, or if it kills them as they spawn in as well. So I don't think it just kills off zombies that wouldn't have already have spawned in. Probably still worded that horribly, but oh well. Now let's just put that away. Frames are kind of dying at the moment, just a little bit. Get these all trained up, and we should be good to fucking murder them, hopefully. Yep. Okay. Rounds are going by kind of quick. That door does make things a little harder, like I said it would, but it could also come in handy later. Maybe if I need to escape, I might be able to use it. Probably not, though. If I go down again, I'll buy stamina over double tap, because this weapon doesn't really need double tap. The other one does, because it's a bullet weapon, but this one I think works just fine without it. And I think stamina ups makes my life a lot easier, since we're not really going to be using that weapon anyways. It's a good secondary, don't get me wrong, but it's something that I don't think I'm really going to have to be using anyways. Sorry, I had to concentrate just a little bit here. I usually like talking, but it's a bit hard to talk and focus. Yeah, we'll just clear them all out. Probably could have saved that last guy. Yep, and this is how zombies goes once you get set up. Just find a good training spot, or, you know, just camp, and you kind of just keep going until you probably end up getting murdered like that. I had a feeling the second I saw those ones coming that I was gonna get pincered right there, which happens. So, fucking hell, this is gonna be a bit hard to recover from, though. I think that should be fine actually. I got a ray gun. Oh well, actually, there's a fucking lot of them, and I can't see. Thought it'd be easy to recover from until I realized that the exploders fucking make it impossible to see shit. Never mind, I stand corrected. Give me a second, I want to check one thing. Alright. Fuck. I checked what I wanted to check, but I didn't even check what I wanted to check. God damn. Okay, give me 2 more seconds. My bad. seem to be about 40 minutes. So I would say that. Also, I'll put a reminder in the comment, by the way, to kind of like show when the stream starts, because I know there was that starting soon screen. Yeah, Town Reimagined and then Town Remastered. Yeah, this is the one I meant to click on. I don't know why I have two installed, but they're both good. Don't get me wrong, but I want to see if I can run Mob of the Dead Remastered. So I'm gonna try to see if that can run. I'll play a game of that. If it cannot run, I'll call stream there. But either way, I wanted to get a stream out because I said I would, which I meant to do it the next day after I tested it, but I couldn't get one out. So, you know, the only like kind of debilitating thing about this is that streams for Fortnite tend to do better than anything else I do, but that's because Fortnite's a big game. But I kind of want to stream what I want to do instead of what would make others, like, what would do better. Because obviously a Fortnite stream is most likely, about 9 times out of 10, going to do better than any kind of stream like this, where it's a game that people aren't familiar with on my channel. So obviously I'm more of a Fortnite channel. It's even my icon is a Fortnite thing. So obviously it would make a lot more sense to stream Fortnite, but I do want to stream other content because I enjoy doing other things. Fortnite's not bad by any means. It's a game I've been playing since Season 1 now. So 4 years, almost. We're getting there. Pretty soon, actually. And, you know, it's something that a lot of people tend to enjoy, even though there's a lot of, like, memes out there about the game, of course. A lot of people who just like to complain. But, I mean, it's a game that does good when you stream it. A lot better than anything else I think I've ever streamed. I've streamed a couple other games in the past, like Dead by Daylight. I've even done like normal YouTube videos for Dead by Daylight that weren't even streams. And, you know, those don't tend to do as good as Fortnite, but I don't think Fortnite's as enjoyable to play as some of these. I have a lot more fun doing something like this than Fortnite, and I'd rather do something that I have fun with than something that's going to do better. Because it's not all about money or views or anything like that. Even though I'm small, so money and stuff like that doesn't really apply because, you know, I'm not like I'm making any money off this. But, you know, I'd just rather do what's fun than what's not fun. Does this work? Almost works. Better than Town Reimagined. So yeah, I guess this works. I can stream a quick game of this. I wish I had sound for this map. This map would probably be better to have sound for. How the fuck does this map work better than Town? Town's so much smaller than this. I don't care. I'm not gonna complain. But alright. I'll stream a game of this. This map I tend to do a lot better on because this is my favorite map of all time, or at least the original. But it ports over really well to this in my eyes, anyways. I think this still runs pretty good as I think this runs just as good as normal Mob of the Dead. And since I know everything about that map like the back of my hand, including all the Easter egg steps, even without having to watch any kind of videos, that's how much I used to play the map. So I just kind of remember that stuff. I can't even fucking so I think this is gonna go a lot better, probably because I know a lot more about this map than Town, because I grew up playing this map, and this is my favorite map of all time. I remember Golden Spork, all that stuff, without having to even look it up anymore. Like I used to have to, but I can do anything on this map without having to even refresh myself, even after years of not playing it. I did take, of course, I don't play this map like every day or anything like that, but you know, I think this is gonna go a lot better. Is all I'm trying to say. As long as I don't die. Plus, I mean, you also got the afterlife mechanic, which, you know, 3 quick revives basically that you can have stocked up for 1 round makes it pretty hard to die. And on top of that, there's also the cafeteria, which is arguably one of the best training spots of all time. As long as you know how to run it properly, which I can, as long as my fucking controller doesn't break. I should have looked up to see where box is, but key's here anyways, so it's not a bad idea. I'm gonna open this up anyways. If box is here, yep, okay, we're chilling. I opened up the right way. Hopefully box luck is good. What the fuck? Okay, it's okay. It's not that good today. Fucking hell. Last map wasn't that great, but this map. Okay, Afterlife seems to be a bit more like frame droppy than normal, so this might not look all that great on stream. Probably not, but oh well. Nothing I can really do about it. I'm on lowest settings, so actually it's not running too bad. I'm surprised. It was at first. I think it just had to load in the map though, but this isn't going all that horrible. Except for the sound. I wish I would have been able to stream with sound, but I'll get that fixed next time. I just want to get a stream out. And I don't think the sound's the most important part, because like I said, I might not even be able to be heard. I mean, I could check it. I don't know. Let me see. So, that's microphone. Okay, that's not good. Hopefully I'm still recording sound, because my fucking controller unplugging is never a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna check something. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I couldn't get that sorted out, but I did kind of find out a couple of funny things, and that's that I can schedule streams. That's good. I might as well do it. It doesn't hurt. Okay, the thing about having a ray gun that's not gonna be that great is that I have no fucking points now. So, that's bad. But, I mean, like I said, never gonna pass up a ray gun. Okay, that's horrible. S12 will always be a bad weapon. Not even because damage is, like, horrible on it or anything like that. It's just the ammo situation is horrid on here. You will run out of ammo so quickly on this weapon that it's not even worth using. Unless you want to be disappointed. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. I should be good with that. I can go down here, open up the thing. I'll start laundry now. Sorry for the lack of sound, of course, but I mean, it's weird because it was. I gotta go open this up first. I almost made a big mistake. It was working just fine on yesterday's stream. Even though the other day, that stream was. It was a short stream, of course, because I was gonna stream games, but he had to go to bed because, you know, reasons. No fucking clue why, actually. I don't know why I said because I don't even know. Probably just has a bedtime, which is fine. But, yeah, sound was working fine then. But for some reason, sound's not recording. I'll have to figure that out when I can. So, I'll also have to figure out how to schedule streams, because that seems like a useful option to have. And that way I'm actually fucking forced to do it instead of saying I'll stream and then just forgetting to or not doing it, because don't really want to have something scheduled and then just fucking miss it, because I hate. Not only do I like hate being like late in real life, also what the fuck is the accuracy on that? Which I don't think that really ties into what I'm talking about. But like having something scheduled and then not showing up for it, in my eyes, is a bother. I think it's like rude or not good to do at all. And I tend to like to be as early to something as possible if I say I'm going to show up to it. And so if I schedule a stream and that's definitely going to make me show up to it because I don't want to just like have people waiting or anything like that. I think it's rude and unprofessional and just not good to do. Also, I think infinite zombies spawn when you're doing that, so that gives me a couple extra points to go respin box, because I didn't think the fucking aiming down sights with this stuff would not work. Okay, well, I'm set up until I want the Blundergat, which I'll probably get rid of this thing for. I have no points, is what I'm going to recognize very soon, is that I'm not going to be getting any points here. But I'm never going to pass up a death machine, because I do love the death machine, even though it makes you run really slow. I was playing this map yesterday for my girlfriend, and I lasted so long to the point where once I figured she was asleep, which is what I was waiting for, I just decided to fucking close out the game entirely and just lay down or something, because I lasted way longer than I wanted to. But I won't do that here if it lasts till round 300, and it lasts till round 300. Hopefully it doesn't, but I'm never just gonna give up like I did. Because, I don't stream often enough, and having a good stream would be always nice to do. And another game I'm thinking about streaming was Dead by Daylight, but that would be on PlayStation, because I have all my stuff on PlayStation, and PC I don't have anything for, even though it'd probably be easier, because I think I'd definitely get a higher frame rate on PC than I would on console, even while streaming. I think that'd be easier to run. 'Cause I can run that game at like max settings and be just fine. Because it doesn't require all that much. Actually, it'd also be harder to stream on console though because of the fucking the glitches and the bugs that they have going on with the fact that you can't even use your power at times because you'll just have like the game will just freeze, which is really annoying to have to deal with. To the point where it's almost unplayable. It's not even that fun to play, to be honest. Where's that last zombie at? I would love to grab that nuke, but I want to make sure I get all the points. So, nah, probably be easier if I just grab this. I don't even know where he's at. Okay, round finally ended. Felt like that took forever. Feeding of the dogs is a priority that I need to go make sure is good, and we're getting ready on that. So, fuck, forgot there was a door there. Okay, what's the next option? Gonna try to open everything up. Of course, that's the first step, is opening up the map. Should be the first step for any zombies game, unless you're like, unless there's a really early Easter egg step you can get out of the way, then of course that's not bad to do. But for this, I'd rather just make sure that we get the map open up, everything's powered, we're chilling on that note, is what I'm trying to make sure. Speed cola is going to be a necessity since the fact we have the minigun, or the death machine as it's called in this game, which, I used to play Black Ops 2 so much, like I said, that I always used to see a minigun in games, and I'd always call it a death machine. Same thing goes for a grenade launcher, I'd always call it a war machine. Just because I used to play so much like zombies and stuff like that, or Black Ops 2 in general, that kind of just got stuck in my head to call those things by their in-game name instead of what they're actually supposed to be referred to as. Which I always thought was funny. But I don't do it as much anymore, but I still do it from time to time when I see like a grenade launcher in a game. I think I've done it in Fortnite a couple times actually. To the point where I was convinced that that was actually what they were called at one point when I was a kid. Like seeing a fucking grenade launcher, I'd always think it was actually just called a war machine instead of a grenade launcher. Which of course was never the case, but I didn't know that. Also, I feel like these zombies are being really slow to spawn in, even slower than I am with that thing out. There he is. Last zombie? I don't think it is because he's not sprinting. Last zombie tends to be a sprinter. At least by round 4. Yep, there he is. It always was a weird thing that the last zombie would start sprinting, but I guess it kind of makes sense in a way. Oh well. Gotta make sure these dogs are fed up, so I can, or I should feed the dogs, because fed up usually means aggravated, not that you're trying to feed something. But, anywho. Make sure the dogs are fed, get the Hell's Redeemer, or Retriever I should say, that's the upgrade to the Redeemer. And then after that, we can get the Blundergat for free, because I don't want to spend box for that. Hopefully don't do what I did yesterday and accidentally go to make the ass. Well, I made the Assagat on purpose, but then I left it in there for too long because a zombie showed up, and then I thought that I could take my time waiting for a nuke that I didn't want to grab, and then I took my time because I was stuck, and then, yeah, ended up losing it. But I ended up spinning the box like right after. Give me a second. Okay, I thought for a fucking second that my PC or my laptop was producing sound, but it's not. Oh, dog's done. I don't even have to be here anymore. Jesus Christ, a double hit. Would have been dead if this was still Black Ops 2. I could go up here, but actually powering gondola would be a lot quicker. That would actually be a good idea. Just that this door is expensive is the only annoying part. But I can ride gondola down to docks, get some shield parts, and be a-okay. Okay, that's shocked. Now of course this isn't like flawless or anything. This is a good remaster, and I personally love it. One of my favorite modded zombie maps to date at the moment, actually. That's how much I enjoy it. But there's a lot of glitches where like, oh fucking hell, where you know, the normal map wouldn't actually glitch out. Like, for instance, there's a lot of like looking in a certain spot and then the entire map disappears, and being in the gondola, even while it's not moving, zombies won't go after you for some reason until you're standing completely still. Even before I bought it, they don't move for some reason while you're in the gondola. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just sit in the gondola and never have to worry, and I would literally never die because they would never come for you, which is just weird. And I won't do that, of course, since that didn't seem fun in the slightest to have to do. I wasn't close enough to activate the fucking Hellhound. Okay, that was though. They used to actually hurt you in the original map, I remember. You used to get too close and they would... I could have swore they could jump down there, but I guess not. Yeah, getting the Retriever is the first thing on my bucket list. Make sure to get the Blundergat early. I probably replaced the Death Machine for it. Even though I do like the Death Machine. It's not a wonder weapon by any means. It's really good in my eyes, except for the slowing factor, of course. But I'm actually always was surprised it's the only map that ever had a fucking a Death Machine. I'm gonna open this up because when I go into Afterlife, I intend on trying to get all the parts that are here at once, if I can. They're probably about to go away any second now, I'd say. This dog is not really much of a dog, a hellhound, but same thing. Not really, but oh well. I think these are the last two. Should be enough to feed it. This probably is going to be the last one here, but if it's not, then that last one right there is definitely going to be enough. No, it's actually not. I'm surprised. Okay, that's going to be enough, though. So I can go open up the gate now and then grab some of the parts for the shield. Dog's done, I think. Yep. Okay. So we got that. That's part number 1. Part number 2 is going to be inside the little room that I'm going to have to go grab. And part number 3 is... It tends to be up the staircase. The spiral one going up. I don't have like Afterlife jump. No, I do. It just wasn't working properly. I hope I'm not missing anything. It's always something that I gotta be a little nervous of. I think I got everything powered properly except for like the sniper tower, which I don't even really care about. Frankly, I might be able to hit it from here actually. Oh, it's actually just, okay, that's what it is. It's just, I might die. Thank God I didn't try going around like I was tempted to. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. Yep, there's that. Then we can go up here and go grab the last little cage part. Oh yeah, go grab the plane parts really quickly, which is a lot of parts to grab, I realize. But, oh well. I will get those, and we'll be fine. Ah, fuck. One thing about not having sound that's going to be a real big issue is... wouldn't say a real big issue since I already have really strong guns, is I won't know when Brutus is going to spawn. Yeah, I can already activate that in case I ever need it, which I don't think I will. I might as well just use the last of the ammo in here. I gotta make sure to try to get Juggernog while I'm here. Okay, that's done. Go up. Now we get the last part, which is the cage. Which I don't think has many spawn points, so I should be able to find it pretty quickly. Everything only has 3 spawns, so. Okay, there you go. I think it's going to be up here then, which of course is going to cost a little bit more to get to. Well, this isn't good. Probably need a better point weapon, to be honest. This door might not even be horrible to open. Probably not. Okay, I can go up here. Part's going to be up here for sure then, since I think I checked all of its other spawn points. Which means it's going to be right up here. I think I'm correct. I think I passed it up. Can't go up there. Okay, so shield part was... It's actually like the only part... This is the only part I don't know where all the spawn locations are actually for. I know earlier I said I remember basically everything, but I know it's around here. Because all the parts were located towards the dock. I knew that much. But, yeah, I remember... Actually, I'm surprised I don't remember this, because I found it just fine the other day without really any issues. After finding the other 2 parts, which was also easy, but I guess I'm missing 1 spot. Oh, there it is. Yep. Fuck, was... Okay, that's my own issue. I'm mistaking Blood of the Dead for this map at times, because it's kind of pretty similar in a lot of ways. The gate, I think, typically spawns here on Blood, but on this map it spawns opposite that, which I kind of completely forgot, actually. I'm surprised. Okay, actually I can go do that now then. I might as well. We got almost all the plane parts. We're chilling right now. We only have... Actually, this is like the last part I actually have to go work to get, which is just zapping this and then going down and grabbing it, which should be really easy to do. Then we'll have the plane ready to build. I think Brutus spawned because my screen seems to be having a... Oh, I just got triple hit. Which isn't bad, because I'm actually a little closer to the thing. So 4, 3, 7. That's actually not bad. I didn't have any perks. Normally I'd lose all my perks there, but that I was gonna go shock myself anyways, so I was being a bit careless, which is my own fault. Okay. This time I can't be careless because we're on a timer. Which is kind of hard to fail the timer, I'd say. Even though now that I say that, I'm probably gonna fail. I just hit my mic by accident, my bad. Had to scratch something in my face, but hit the fucking mic by accident. Give me a second. Okay, I think that's better. Alright, now we go up to the top, and we come back in through the double tap point, and most of the map should be opened up by now, except for I don't have access to the roof quite yet. You guys are having fun up here, apparently. I guess Brutus didn't spawn in. I thought he might have. I don't have a max ammo. I'm actually running kind of low on any kind of ammo. Remember, I don't have this opened yet, so I gotta wait for this, which is another 1,500. A lot of these doors are either really expensive or they're not that expensive. It's kind of weird. I know I said I wouldn't give up on the map, but I might just stream until food gets here, and I'll probably end stream once that happens. Also, these zombies, like, I can't hear them, so I can't, like, have an accurate sound gauge as to where they are. Which is just weird. Normally you can hear the game, but of course I cannot hear the game at the moment, which is fine. Not a big deal, but oh well. So I could actually have a webcam, funny enough. I'm not going to, because I'm not showing my face ever. But, oh fuck. That would have been slightly embarrassing. I was trying to scratch my chin, and almost went down. Okay. Either way, 1,500. I think I said that so weird. I think I like slightly stuttered. 1,500 points. Open the door. We can go around. Try to open to the roof, which shouldn't be too bad, I'd say. But then again, who knows? It does lead to the last dog I need, which I'm just gonna call them dogs. I know they're hellhounds, but oh well. I'm fairly low on ammo, actually. I just realized. Well, I didn't just realize, but I just realized how low. I already knew I was low. I just didn't think I was that. There he is. And he dropped a fucking carpenter. Perfect. Because I wanted a carpenter, man. I can go build shield. That's my one saving grace. I can go build that in cafeteria, because at one time I built it on the docks, and that was a horrible idea, because you never want to build it there, because it's good for training. So the training spot's in the cafeteria. Having it there in the cafeteria is perfect. Unless you're me. Who's probably going to fuck it up somehow. I also got to grab the acid gap parts. Yeah, remember, I cannot hear these things, so they might sneak up. I don't want to nuke either. I might have to spend box and get rid of something a bit earlier than I would like. Yeah, I'm going to have to spend box. I'm going to have to grab this. I don't want to, because I'd rather go try to kill these things and get a power-up spawn. Oh, cool, yeah, just give me the worst possible gun. That didn't kill him. That killed him. Okay. Oh, yeah, but that'll kill him. Let's not make a crawler or anything. Oh, I got this fucking gun again. Oh, well, points. I need it, so. Oh, well. Oh, it's so fucking... I didn't want to have to give up that death machine, but I guess it's easier to now have to give that up, or give this up later for a blundergat. Which, of course, I'm going to get the blundergat. Probably go to the acid gap. You don't tend to keep the sweeper too often. Even though I think the sweeper is pretty good. I like the sweeper. I don't use it that often, though, because, of course, the acid gat's just better having basically around like 30 or 40 monkey bombs as bullets to shoot. It's always going to be good to have over something that's just a two-shot that can kill pretty reliably and is pretty quick at reloading. And of course, I love the blundergat. Since I love this map, I kind of love everything about this map. The whole aesthetic, the characters, everything. So, you know, maybe I'm just a bit biased about how actually good the wonder weapon is, because it's not the best by any means, but it is pretty strong in my eyes. I'm gonna fucking die again. I already went down once, so. Probably a horrible time to be spinning box, because there's a lot of them next to it. Double points, that's good. I'll just swap out now, because this thing has a lot more ammo. This thing's great for points. Not really what I'm looking for, though, at the moment. Okay, I want the Galil. I'll take the Galil. I'll spend one more time, just because I think it's going to go away, so I'll take it. Yep, I can recall. And Galil's a good weapon, so I'm chilling. I can grab some of the acid gap parts while I'm here, since I remember where all those spawns are for that thing. So I think it should be pretty easy to find, yep. Might be dead, actually, now that I think about it. A Galil's a good gun, but not being able to hear on top of not having any ammo for my wonder weapon. Alright, I guess not. Now I can train these guys pretty effectively. try to maximize on making sure that I properly keep them so that the dog can be fed. I got a shield. Oh yeah, fuck, I was supposed to be grabbing, what's it called? Well, not only the part, but I was also supposed to be, okay, dog's done. And I can kind of just spray these things. Just for the points, really. And we're good. Yep, that was end round. Hopefully I get my afterlife back. I probably should have done this before I ended round, just to make sure I have 3. It's always good to manage keeping as much afterlife as possible. Okay, I guess that's a no. I didn't want up here anyways, game. Even though I clearly did, because I jumped right back up here. Okay, Hell's Retriever, that's good. We can now go get our wonder weapon, basically. Make sure everything is good. I need Jug, though. That's a necessity. I need to go get Jug. I think I have most of the map opened at this point, though, so we should be fine. I'll take Gondola to Jug once I... Actually, I might not have to take Gondola to Jug. Because I'm going to go around anyways, so probably not. I'll go down here, though. I gotta go over here to get the Hell's Retriever. And I was going to take Gondola, but it might just be quicker this way now. Always good to get the Retriever, because in case you're out of ammo, it's not bad, actually. It's reliable. Depending on your round. Especially if you can get the Redeemer. The Redeemer is really good. But I don't get it too often, actually, because I'm not the best with getting the Redeemer. And plus, I don't think the Redeemer works on this map, actually. It's weird. I'm going to waste the 2k here for a door I'll never use again, which is stupid to do and I shouldn't be doing, but oh well. Gondola's here, so I can go back up and have all the zombies stop in their tracks. See? It's so weird having them all just stop in place. It's also kind of funny to look at, though. Alright, next objective is to, of course, get the Blunder Gat. Now I might as well get also these Acid Gat parts ready. Make sure to grab that. Almost forgot to. It's not there. It's here. Fuck, this might be something to do at the end of the round instead of now. Shield's about to break. Keep in mind that. At least I gotta keep that in mind. I'm not asking anyone else to keep that in mind for me. Not like I'd really be able to see because I don't even have chat pulled up anyways. Gonna definitely want to pull this out for now. I don't want that nuke. I'm kind of trapped in here because I'm not trying to end round. Try my hardest to keep like a zombie or two. I'm so upset about that down. That could have been completely avoided if I wouldn't have just used, or if I would have just used the ray gun, but I wasn't trying to. I'm only upset because there goes my goes all of my points, which is not good. There goes my, well, there goes my Jug is what I'm really upset about. Except for the fact that I used 2,000 on a door like an idiot, which I said was a horrible idea and that I shouldn't have done it. But I did it anyways, even though it was stupid, which I said it was, before I even did it. But fuck it, because not trying all that hard to really do great. Of course, I'm getting like Blundergat, all that kind of stuff, doing a couple of the Easter egg steps. Gonna upgrade to the Vitalic Withering to get the Golden Spork, do all that shit. You know, I'm of course trying to an extent, but It's to the point where it's not the biggest deal to me how well I do. Next part is making sure we get all the ASCII parts like I said I would. There it is. Got all that done. Now I'm ready to go up here. I could get the golden spork really early actually, I realized. Because I can go, I could save the 5,000 points to just directly go and get the Vitalic Withering. And then just do it now instead of later. I'm going to build this now actually. If I can get the angle for it. The zombie's not anywhere to be seen. I went up here to get this skull mainly, but we're missing 2 more. There's 5 in total. We got one, or actually we got both of them at the docks. Which I'm going to go the long way around to make sure I can pack a bunch of this round. I'm also going to go build the ASCII upgrade kit. This is going to be a bit grueling, going all the way around just to build this kit. Well, actually, I could just do it. I don't know. I could probably just do it at docks since there's only 2 things to build, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, there's only the ASCII and the shield. I already built the shield, so we only need 2 upgrade benches, so I might as well. There's that glitch I was talking about, by the way. There's a couple of glitches with this map. I got food. I really don't want to eat on stream, so this gives me an idea. I'll be right back after I'm eating. So hopefully this doesn't take long.